Hello and welcome to another episode of What the Fuck? Moments in Manga and Anime After Dark. It's been a while, but I'm back with a BL one-shot, Black Eagle in the Sahara, which is brought to us by the Algorithm Fairy. I went to order something else, and she's like, no, mama, you need this one. Trust me. That bitch does not miss. She's starting to get to know me a little too well. But anyway, this one does have some trigger warnings, so if any of this is not your flavor of spice, or if you're under 18, please scroll away. Okay, so in a village in the Sahara, I don't know how else to say this other than, it's a slave town. However, their master, Loki, aka Black Eagle, here on the right, he's the best master you could ask for. He takes care of his people. He keeps families together. Just an all-around good guy. Even though you're, wearing chains and you're not free, he keeps you safe from others who definitely would not treat you so well. And trust me, there are a lot of shady motherfuckers out there. Something Loki learned firsthand after he took over this town from his father, but met his demise after pissing off a sorceress, which I'm not even sure if she was. As far as I can tell, she just had a piece of the Death Note. But it is because of that that Black Eagle adopts his alias. Protect his identity from anybody who might still be after him, the same way they were after his father. Anyway, one day, this guy that Loki's been beefing with, named Gran, shows up. Gran's looking at what Loki's got walking around to try to pick out something nice for his boss lady. But Gran has no respect for anybody, so the two kind of get into it. Unfortunately, in the end, that leads to Loki having to give himself over to Gran. And I mean that in the way of, now he's on the other end of the chains. And intends to hand over Loki to his boss lady as a present, so he hands him off to, Kyle, I don't know. I just call him Al. Al over here is your classic walking red flag. His job is to, tame Black Eagle. The way he does it is, of course, through some kind of wacky ass pheromones that, I can't really explain here. Which Loki says he's immune to, but, bestie, well, it's not really taking the fight out of him. I don't think he's as immune as he thinks he is. Anyway, Al kind of is living for the challenge, so much so that he starts to become very possessive. Gran comes to see what progress is being made with Black Eagle. Al doesn't want to share. Causing Gran to have a grand old hissy fit. Tries to take out Black Eagle, but Al gets in the way and gets foobar. This leads Loki to take care of Al after everything he's been through. Well, Al is still kind of a dick. His demeanor almost does a 180. Turns out he's only that way because of his job, and the real Al is just a big nervous boy with some soul pain. He feels safe with Black Eagle, and he's convinced that Black Eagle is his person. But of course, that doesn't mean that Loki's, free to go. He's still there against his will. It's a little bit scary for him because, he's still worried about his people, especially the Gran out there acting like an asshole. Luckily, he's got Al wrapped around his finger enough that Al's willing to help him with that, but, I'm not gonna say anymore because this is very short. Like, it's literally only half of the book. Why? Every damn time. Every damn time I find a good one-shot, it's always short as fuck. Okay, so you know what? It's actually a 2-for-1 one-shot special, I guess. Should I talk about the other one? Yeah, why not? It's definitely more what the fuck, but, it was so word heavy that my brain just kept trying to clock out. So let me give you the abridged version of BL of the Space Mail. Little octopus alien is studying Earth BL in space. Further his research, he travels to Earth, runs into childhood friends Satoshi and Taichi. He basically just explains that he wants these two to reenact the BL he's brought with him in real life. And these two friends, who are in no way roommates, they go with it. Shenanigans ensue, and they end up going for it more than once in front of this alien. A fan theory that the alien has the same stuff that Al was trying to use on Loki. Toshi gets attacked by a tentacle spaceship. What the fuck is happening? Anyway, now these two friends are trying to figure out where they go from here. They did some stuff. How do you go back from that? Ichi really starts to spiral with this thought. You go back to being friends. Can you go back to just being friends after what they've done? Part of him wishes he could just forget what they did altogether. When the alien pulls out a giant hammer and he's just like, I could do that for you. I'd make you forget. Of course, now Taichi doesn't want to forget those precious memories he has now of Satoshi. So he's running away from the alien, and then Satoshi's having a conundrum about the whole series of events. And then he has to save Taichi from the alien. It's a happy ending, don't worry. And there, I saved you like at least 25 minutes of your life. And right at the end, we get an extra bonus chapter of Loki and Al. It's kind of open-ended, but it's a happy ending too, and that's what it's all about, right? I complain all the time about the one-shots being short, but this is fucking ridiculous. It was half the book. But hey, there you go.